Hi everybody, welcome to Tony's Beer Reviews. Thanks for joining for my 2023 award ceremony. I've been wanting to do this for a couple of years, but with COVID and then getting married, other things have got in the way, and towards the end of the year I've always found I'm being too busy doing other stuff to be able to do this. This is the first time I felt relaxed enough, well enough, to actually put something like this together. It's not a long video, don't worry. Several categories, so some styles of beers that I've drunk the most of, brewery of the year, and finally beer of the year. If you want to get straight to a particular category, then you can click on the YouTube thingy, category chapter thing, it'll take you straight to that one. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. And remember, this is my opinion, absolutely my opinion. Disagree with me if you want to, that's what it's all about. But this is kind of what I think, so let's get down to it, shall we? So category number one are Pale Ales IPA. So far this year I've drunk 185 different beers in this category. It's the one I've drunk the most of. So 35% of all beers I've had have been from this category. So there was an awful lot to go through, and they are in no particular order. Putty. So this is the triple putty from Verdant, which is just, in my opinion, an absolute magical brew, which comes in at, I can't remember, 10%, but an absolute dream to drink, and I have had a ton of that stuff. Then we got, I haven't got it here actually, but Spirit of Kent from Western Brewery, I'm putting in this category as well. I don't know where the cans go. I'm normally very good at keeping cans and bottles of beers alive, but for some reason that's eluded me. But yeah, an absolute cracking beer, a really good example of an English pale ale, and I wish it could be, but it can't be. Run Ashore. So this is a Run Ashore in collaboration with Deadweight Brewing. Loads of fruit in this, and really 8.5%, but you know, it's really easy drinking. It was an absolutely lovely beer. I'm making it kind of, I suppose, to the short list. This one's got 3 in the short list. Is this Shoot to Thrill, 6% ABV from Wild Child in Leeds. Again, another really nice, easy drinking, and I do like those Southern Hemisphere hops. I think they're absolutely amazing and bring out some absolutely cracking, some cracking flavours. I do like those kind of Southern hops, you know, with the kind of grapey, white winey. Absolutely delicious. Right. So my IPA / Pale Ale of the Year 2023 is Putty. Like I said, an absolute dream to drink, absolute magical beer. It's a bit Marmite, I'm going to give you that, it's a bit Marmite. Verdant stuff tends to be a little bit Marmite anyway, because to get that really green, vegetal flavour out of their beers, which a lot of people don't like. I like it. I think it's really great, and for me, an absolute cracking winner. So congratulations, Putty and Verdant. So we're back to my beer of the year. In beers, I've included traditional beers, so ordinary, extra special bitters, golden ales, blonde ales, the whole remit of kind of what would class as a beer, what would look like a beer to somebody. 70 of these I've drunk over 2023, which accounts for 13.5%, which I'm really surprised. I'm not surprised about. No, maybe not. I've been a bit slow, I think, at picking up beers. I don't know why this year. Well, I've drunk 70, so it's not too bad. I'm not being that slow, I suppose, have I? But the 3 contenders for my beer of the year are Hearty Bitter, 3.7% ABV from Yorkshire Heart. This I found really rich, buttery, it's really smooth, probably quite oily actually rather than buttery, wouldn't we? And just a really cracking bitterness. Also on the short list is this, it's a Western Brewery making another showing. This is their Nordic Ale. This, absolutely sublime, really rich, some nice fruit, it's a strong one, 6.1%. 6.2%. But just really nice fruitcake type flavours in it. Really, really magical. That one, really good. And another one which I haven't got, and I don't know why I haven't got it, really pisses me off, is Devon Amber from Salcombe Brewery. I like that because I'd really, of all the beers I've had this year, that probably for me is the closest to kind of what I would class as a more traditional type beer, and it was just really, really tasty. Right, so the winner of my 2023, Doug's here to see this one. You coming in, Hella? No. For my 2023 beer of the, I don't know if you will not, beer of the year is, drum roll, Audit Ale from Western. Absolutely amazing beer. I tell you what, the flavours that Robert and his team gets out for this one is actually phenomenal. It's a lovely, lovely, strong ale. I don't know what else to say about it. For me, first time I drank this, it just blew my mind. Absolutely amazing beer, and yeah, for me, a really nice winner of my beer category. Well done. Well, when I look back on Untapped for lagers, I've drunk 128 lagers so far this year. That's 24.5% of everything I've drunk this year has been a lager. Dog's in the ale house now, and she's going to jump up, I know she is. And a bad showing, I looked at my favourite ones on Untapped, a really bad showing at keeping the cans / bottles of the beers that were shortlisted for this one. So we'll look at this one first because this is the only one I've got. This was, again, another from Western. This is the Hella's X, which is if they could export a beer back to Germany, what would it be like? And this is what they came up with, and simply, wow, really nice beer. The other ones, the other one that's in this category, which is shortlisted to win, is from Aldi, and it's their Rossini Grand Reserve. It's based on the, hi Hella, it's based on the Peroni Grand Reserve, and for flavour and cost, for me, it was just an absolutely phenomenal lager. And I know from the comments I've had on the video that I did on it that it's a really, really big favourite as well from the supporters of the channel. So it's not just me saying it. The guys that watched my videos, you guys, you all liked it as well. So yeah, so big up for that one. And the other one, which I've thrown it away, haven't I? Another one is another one from Western Brewery. It's their Blind Tiger, which again, for me, it was really a really smooth lager. But for me, it was all about the bitterness. And when I brewed my own lager, I wanted to kind of capture some of that bitterness that they got in that and take it forward into my own, which I think I've succeeded. Bit maltier than my own, by the way, not the Blind Tiger. A bit maltier than normal, but just I wanted to capture that bitterness because it was that for me just stuck in my head as having a really nice bitterness. And the winner of my 2023 Lager of the Year is, it is this. It's not just because I've got this can. It came to the top of the pile. Like I said, when I had this, it was wow. It was such a taste sensation. There's no other way of putting it. It was just, for me, just a brilliant beer that they've done a really good job at doing, and just absolutely astounding, and well worth being the winner of my Lager of the Year. Congratulations, team, well done. So, Stouts and Porters, according to Untapped, I have drunk 57, reviewed 57 different Stouts and Porters over 2023 so far. 11% of everything I have drunk. Yeah, I thought it might have been a little bit more from being brutally honest, but never mind. So, the beers in contention for my Stout and Porter of the Year is this one, which surprised me. This is Heaven from Northern Monk. Now, I've dissed Northern Monk. I think they've done a lot of very poor beers this year. I mean, that Rocky Isolate thing was that terrible, absolutely terrible. which I think has got banned now, hasn't it? Because it's attractive to children, apparently. Maybe they like it, because I didn't. I thought it was horrendous. So this Heaven is chocolate, vanilla and maple syrup. It's an imperial stout. I just found this really smooth, really rich, really decadent, and just worthy for me, just being on this list of cracking beers that I've had this year. Another one from Aldi, and again this is turned into one of those. So this is their coffee stout, and this is just turned into another fan favourite, the supporters of the channel. You guys like this, as I did too, to be fair. Amazing coffee flavours coming out of this one, and again, because it's from Aldi, the value for money for me just made it an absolute no-brainer. So absolutely cracking beer. This I've had fairly recently, actually, but I really did enjoy this. This is Black Damnation X from the Zeus Brewery, 15% ABV, and you know what? It just slipped down so well. It was an absolutely phenomenal beer to drink, and I've been back and I bought some more of these as well, because it is just an absolute phenomenal beer. Really loved it. I've got this on my shortlist as well, and it might be a little bit. I thought at first it was a bit cheeky of me. It didn't score full points. It didn't score 5 out of 5, which the rest of these did, but it was up there as well. So this is Pontefract Licorice Stout. It's from Ashover Brewery and House of Ales, which I do buy. It's a bottle shop in Pontefract, which I do buy a lot of my ales from. But it was really sublime. And I am actually looking forward to them. Hopefully they'll get around to doing another batch of this, because it was, whichever it is, an absolutely amazing beer. They did this for the Pontefract Licorice Fair in summer, and I know for an absolute fact it went down a storm, so it'd be great to see that one again. So my stout of the year, I think I'm going to get to this. Do you know what? I wasn't until I did that, and then I just thought, yeah, I'm going to get to that one. It's the coffee stout from Aldi, and I think the flavours. To be fair, I think you guys like it. Which for me speaks volumes. I like it as well. I think I scored it 5 out of 5 on Untappd, because I thought it was absolutely amazing. Lovely flavours in it, and for the price, for me, just can't be beaten. I think it's an absolutely cracking beer. If you like your coffee stouts and you can get to an Aldi, get one of these, because you won't regret it. Yep, so that's my stout / port of the year. Well done, guys. So my penultimate award for 2023 is Brewery of the Year. I found this one really difficult. I've had some good beers from some good breweries, from big global breweries down to nano / micro breweries. Some amazing breweries have done some really good stuff this year. Hope you guys agree that there's been some really good beers out there this year. But yeah, there's a couple that stick in my mind as being absolutely fantastic breweries, and there's two in my mind that I cannot split. I've seen quite a lot of breweries this year. Been to see them, talked to the brewers, and two of these are two of the ones I have seen, and for me they're just absolutely phenomenal. They just knock it out of the park every single time. Yeah, let's get on with it. So, two winners. The first one is Western Brewery down in Kent. I have bought a shitload of beer from those guys, and Robert Wicks down there and his team just do an absolutely amazing job. Everything they do is quality. Everything they do is absolutely fantastic quality. I've seen behind the scenes, and as a brewer, always thinking of the future, always innovating, and just absolute dream to drink their stuff. Really is. So Western Brewery is up there as one of my breweries of the year. But like I said, I couldn't split these two at all. And the second one is, I've bought a shitload from these as well, is Bayonet Brewing in Northallerton. Bought a couple of their beers from one of my local bottle shops, and just the quality, just fell in love with what they were doing straight away. And I went up to see them, and we'd been sorting out for a couple of weeks, because I was up near there anyway. And the day before, he said, Alex said, you know, really don't get your hopes up with what this brewery looks like. It is really a small operation, and it's not wrong. He's running it out of a garage. I think he's got 3 fermenters, a couple of mash tuns, but you know what? And he's working full time, not in the brewery business, but the stuff he does is amazing, absolutely amazing. So like I say, if you ever see anything on the shelf from Western Brewery or Bayonet, then buy it, because you just know it's going to be an absolutely phenomenal beer. So yeah, round of applause, guys, because those are 2 amazing brewers and 2 fantastic breweries. Well done. So we're down to my beer of the year. It could be one of these 5. It will be one of these 5. These are all the 5 that's won something in the categories that they all belong to. I found picking a winner really difficult, and do you know what? I have got them down. I do know which is 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and the winner. But they're all winners. They're all winners. There is one that's slightly more than everyone else. So my fantastic beers, every single one of them, but my beer of the year 2023 has to be Putty. Now, like I say, these are all cracking beers, and any single one of them could have won this, but when I look back on Untapped, I have had 13 check-ins of this beer, which is way more than any other beer. And if anybody knows how much this costs, you'll know how much kind of I've spent on this beer. It is a wonderful beer, and worth spending every single penny I've spent on this one. So a worthy winner for 2023. But they're all winners in my view. There's some cracking beers out there, absolutely cracking beers out there. But it's been an honour and a privilege to drink a lot of them this year. And I'm looking forward to saying next year as well. I've got beers over there. I've had a good Christmas, so lots of beers to try. So the search for the next best beers will go on and on and on. So thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate you subscribing to the channel, becoming a friend of the channel. Really do appreciate it. Comment about what you think about any of the categories I've done, any of the winners, and my beer of the year. Let me know what you think about it. Yeah, that's it. Until the next beer review, cheers everybody.